Oh yeah!
Eddie, you feel like home to me.
Venom. Let There Be Carnage is an American superhero film based on the Marvel Comics character Venom, produced by Columbia Pictures in association with Marvel and Tencent Pictures. It is distributed by Sony Pictures Releasing and serves as a sequel to Venom, 2025. The movie is part of Sony's Spider-Man universe, SSU, and is directed by Andy Serkis with a screenplay by Kelly Marcel, based on a story by Tom Hardy and Marcel. The film continues the journey of journalist Eddie Brock, who shares his body with an alien symbiote named Venom. This time, Eddie must face Cletus Kasady, a psychotic serial killer who becomes the host of an even deadlier symbiote, Carnage. The movie is filled with action, dark humor, and intense CGI battles between Venom and Carnage. Plot details. The story picks up after the events of Venom, 2018. Eddie Brock, played by Tom Hardy, is struggling to coexist with Venom, the symbiotic alien living inside him. Their relationship is filled with tension, as Venom wants to be free to eat criminals, while Eddie is trying to control his violent impulses. Meanwhile, Cletus Kasady, Woody Harrelson, a notorious serial killer, is locked up in San Quentin prison. Eddie, who is trying to revive his career, interviews Kasady. During one of their interactions, Kasady bites Eddie's hand and unknowingly ingests a part of the symbiote. This leads to the birth of Carnage, an extremely powerful and chaotic symbiote that bonds with Kasady, giving him superhuman abilities and an insatiable thirst for destruction. Carnage and Kasady break out of prison, unleashing havoc on the city. Kasady reunites with his long-lost love Frances Barrison, Naomi Harris, also known as Shriek, who has dangerous sonic abilities. Together they form a deadly alliance, aiming to destroy Eddie and Venom. With no other choice, Eddie and Venom must put aside their differences and fight together against Carnage. The final battle takes place in a cathedral, where Carnage and Shriek attempt to kill Eddie's ex-fiancée Anne Weying, Michelle Williams, and her new fiancé Dan Lewis, Reed Scott. However, Venom discovers that Carnage and Kasady are not in perfect sync, which becomes their weakness. Using this to their advantage, Venom manages to defeat Carnage and eat the symbiote before it can fully regenerate. In the end, Venom and Eddie are forced to go on the run, setting up their next adventure. Cast Tom Hardy as Eddie Brock/Venom, a journalist bonded with an alien symbiote that gives him superhuman powers. Woody Harrelson as Cletus Kasady as Carnage, a deranged serial killer who becomes the host of the Carnage symbiote. Michelle Williams as Anne Weying, Eddie's ex-fiancée and a lawyer. Naomi Harris as Frances Barrison, Shriek, Kasady's love interest, who has destructive sonic abilities. Reed Scott as Dr. Dan Lewis, Anne's new fiancé. Stephen Graham as Detective Mulligan, a police officer investigating the events surrounding Kasady and Shriek. Peggy Liu as Mrs. Chen, a shopkeeper who has a humorous relationship with Venom. Release date and box office. Initial release date, September 14th, 2021, London premiere. United States release date, October 1st, 2021. Other countries, released in various international markets throughout September and October 2021. Box office. The movie was a commercial success, grossing $506.9 million worldwide against a budget of $110 million, despite the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic. Trailer information. The second official trailer for Venom, Let There Be Carnage, was released on August 2nd, 2021 by Sony Pictures Entertainment. The trailer showcased intense action sequences, the first full look at Carnage, and teases of the final showdown between Venom and Carnage. It also highlighted Venom's humorous personality and his relationship struggles with Eddie. Conclusion. Venom. Let There Be Carnage expands Sony's Spider-Man universe with a thrilling and action-packed sequel. While the film received mixed to positive reviews from critics, fans appreciated the chemistry between Tom Hardy and Venom, the CGI battles, and Woody Harrelson's portrayal of Carnage. The post-credits scene also hinted at a potential crossover with Spider-Man, further exciting Marvel fans.